Hello, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot. Welcome. I'm going to be doing your October general reading, and I've already laid the cards out. I'm using the African Tarot and the Shulton to lay out a modified horoscope spread, and then I will be using a couple of different decks of core oracle cards as my intuition guides me. So I'm going to start with the card at the bottom of the deck here, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is followed by the Hangman and the Magician. So I'm going to read the three of these cards because I think they go together. The Ace of Cups is talking about having successfully released something from the past. You're opening up your heart chakra to fill your heart, to fill your soul, to heal your spirit. So this card speaks to me of a tremendous increase in love, flow, and abundance within yourself. The Hangman talks about taking a pause from where you are. And the sense I get here is that you're poised between an event, a relationship, or something that occurred in the past. You have changed or are changing, reversing the way you're looking at that. You're gaining a new perspective, and from that new perspective, you are matching the flow, the heart flow of the Ace of Cups to the Magician, the ability to create magic. And all magic comes from love. So this is a powerful and auspicious energy that's surrounding your reading at this time. Okay, I'm going to put these away for now. And I'm going to start with the first house, the Wheel of Fortune. The energy of the wheel is what's guiding you in all aspects of your life as you move to greet your daily activities. The Wheel of Fortune indicates a tremendous reversal of fortune, a reversal of energy, of opportunities. So where you were feeling stuck, feeling overwhelmed with your responsibilities, the expectations of others of you in the world, you are now switching that view of the expectations of others, and you are in fact receiving what you have given to others. You are now in the position to maximize this reversal of energy that you're now experiencing. This flow of energy, this flow of love and healing are now flowing to you as a result of seeds you've sown in the past. The second house is the Death card, and this card speaks very specifically about change of your material resources, your possessions, and your values. So this is reinforcing the Hermit. You're letting go of something. You're releasing a lot from the past, and that release is a direct result of a change that you have been able to gain in your perspective. It's a way of looking at something in a completely new light that is allowing you to release old energies, old expectations, old ideas about what makes you feel safe and secure. The third house is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles in your third house is describing the way that you are processing these energies. And these energies you have been processing as part of a review of your past, where you looked at things that had failed. You were reviewing things that had not been successful, disappointments, even loss, in such a way that it was feeling like a depletion, as though most of your efforts and resources had gone for nothing. had been wasted. And instead, this card very much indicates to us that as we look at the resources we do have, then we're able to move forward in a different way. So you feel that your intimate relations perhaps have not understood your desire to be independent, to go your own way, to not follow the crowd. But in many ways, those supports, those allies, that community circle that you had relied on in the past is no longer available to you, or you're choosing not to partake in that circle, which for you represents the past, old ways of doing things. The fourth house, your Six of Wands. And this is a card of victory, specifically in the area of your home, your past, your childhood, your subconscious. So this is giving me more information about the kind of review of the past that you have been embarked upon, the kind of inquiry into the things that once defined you, that once gave you support, that once inspired you have changed. And I see you balancing out the lessons of the past. So where you have fought hard, worked hard, met many challenges victoriously, you are now recognized for the progress that you've made, and you yourself are now recognizing that the battle you struggle on to improve your life, to progress, but that you have made significant growth. In the fifth house, the house of your friends, peers, your creative products, your children, the Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful card of abundance, and there is so much flow that I'm really feeling here from you now. So much surrender, that this card very much speaks to the legacy, the security, the comfortable home, the achievements that you've made among your peers, within your family, among your children, generations of accomplishment. This is having created and attained that which you want, that which you have dreamed of, whatever that is for you that contributes to your sense of stability and security. The sixth house is the place where we take care of ourselves so that we can be productive, our routines, our health. And the Two of Pentacles indicates really this ongoing processing, the ways in which you've reviewed your past, you've released some things and moved forward, but the implication of the changes you're making are something that you think about and balance every day through your daily activities, your routines, the way in which you work, your habits. These are things that you are constantly weighing as you review from the past toward the future. And so this reading is indeed very present focused, but I see you releasing so much of the past that is helping you to build and construct and what your current regimes, activities, habits, and schedule desires are as you work with others. The seventh house is the house of your significant others, and the world here indicates a tremendous accomplishment, a tremendous completion, cycling through a level of experiences, a series of experiences that you've now reached the end of. So this end is as much a portal as it is a completion of a former way of life, a former attitude, a former vision of what safety and security and accomplishment were for you, onto a completely new level. The beauty of the World card is that you're bringing all that you have learned, all that you have completed with you as you move to your new task. And the Ace of Cups here is still a very strong indication that you are on a completely new path, that you've opened up your heart and are able to complete and accomplish your work at a level that is soul fulfilling, that meets your needs and desires. In the 8th house, where we share resources with others, we have the Lovers card. And the Lovers is, most of all, it's a choice, and it's being echoed by the Two of Pentacles here, for instance. The Lovers is indicating your ability now to discriminate. The Two of Pentacles shows you discriminating, making choices, weighing options, right and wrong, past and present, in a kind of duality that, of course, doesn't exactly exist except in our material world. However, you are now able to take the things you've learned from the past and apply them to the present. And this particularly leads me to a choice that you're making. If not solely in a relationship, then this is with all your relationships, all of your most intimate and meaningful relationships. You are choosing not only who you are relating to, but the focus of those relationships. You are defining what is important for you to receive, as well as what you believe you are obligated to give. So a big emphasis on receiving. The 9th house is your spiritual and philosophical values, and the Fool card, again, reinforces the Ace of Cups in a very different way. So just as the World card allows you to move to another level of experience, the Fool card follows the World card in a very complete way. Not only have you gained the experiences of your former life to date, but you're releasing the past. You're releasing the consequences and results of things that you've done differently in the past, and you are embracing a fuller, more open-hearted quest for meaning in your life. This may indicate traveling. You're looking to new experiences. I see you traveling over waters. I see you bravely and courageously moving into completely unexplored and unfamiliar terrain. And this is not only taking an act of courage, but it is an act of self-love. By prioritizing your own growth and your own emotional fulfillment, your own satisfaction, you are now able to assess your desires and your interest on the basis of how satisfying how well it fulfills your needs. The Temperance card in the 10th house is the overarching enemy. The 10th house card at the midheaven is placed first because it's the highest card in the sky. It's your noon sky. So in this way, the Temperance card, this complete experience of temperance, of healing that is a constant weighing back and forth. We have balance here. We have it repeated here. We have the Two of Pentacles, where you're weighing things back and forth, are really emphasizing the work of temperance. The work of temperance is an everyday thing. One transforms energies by daily work, small ways in which water wears on a stone. So this is a way in which your whole life is being energized by the desire to balance, heal, to make right, to self-correct, and to open yourself up to new opportunities in community with others. As the 10th house, this is how others see us, and it would be no surprise to me if you are an organizational leader, you are a healer, you are a teacher, but most of your efforts as far as professional work go, as far as your work in the world or the community in which you live, is concerned with balancing out energies, harmonizing the various resources that are available to you. And these are all towards the end of improvement, progress, increase, and well-being. The Sun card is in your 11th house, and this is incredibly auspicious reading, Aries. This is absolutely beautiful. So the 11th house is where we are in community with large associations and tribes, visible and invisible across the globe. The Sun indicates to me that what you have learned is something that you are sharing, and that what you've learned is the freedom, the liberation. It's repeated several times in the Fool card, even in the Death card, certainly the Ace of Cups and the Magician. So you have quite a complement here of cards that are ones, the ends, the 19. The only thing missing here is the Judgment card. But the aces are a strong value here that indicate to me that you have found freedom through release. You have found your freedom and your joy, your ability to connect with your bliss and create from that space has been liberating to you, has been allowing you freedom. Freedom of movement, freedom of joy, and of pleasure. So again, I feel you assessing your relationships and your affiliations, your associations, with the degree to which not only you can model and play and participate in pleasure, but it also is allowing you to heal. Heal as you raise your vibration, as you bring this powerful enlightenment to others. Others are liberated, others are enlightened, and others share in the freedom, the play, and the pleasure that you are experiencing in your life. The 12th house is the end of a situation. It also represents what we've learned. The 5 of Staffs is showing me that you are joined in some kind of a team effort. You are working with a unit, could be your family, could be a community, could be a job or an organization, but you are working collaboratively with others in the kind of laboratory, a living laboratory where you have agreed together to learn a new skill, to build something of value and practicality for others. So the 5 of Wands is showing this tremendous ability to compete, to play, to role play, to pretend in a variety of situations that allows you to create something new in collaboration with others. As a teacher, I'm sure you are aware that the teacher is eternally the student, and the students are always the teachers. So as you join with others to learn and to build and create something new, you are engaged in the positive side, I would say, of competition, which is what play can be. So this whole reading is giving me a feeling of tremendous liberation and pleasure and joy, where you're centering your own growth and development first and foremost. And this, of course, is impacting your relationships. I'm pulling a Divine Doors Oracle card right now for you, Aries, and I have to close my eyes not to be distracted by all the beautiful pictures. So this is the door I pulled, and it reads, "A cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived." So this is perfect. And I'm going to leave it here for you, Aries. If you've enjoyed this reading, if it resonates for you, please like. You may comment and subscribe if you so choose. I also would appreciate your shares. But until next time, Aries, namaste.